did you like writing at school?
No, I was really, really bad at writing at school. This was mostly because teachers would tell me I was bad at writing at school, and it was probably because I was bad. I tell you what the reason was, really. I grew up at a time when schools were very, very different, when teachers used to stand there and simply tell you what to do and you did it. Thursdays at my primary school, St. Matthias, off the Warwick Road in London, and I'd be there, age 7. Teacher would come in and say, "It is writing time." And she'd hand you out a piece of paper. And then she'd hand you out a pencil, and she would sharpen them. And she made this horrible face when she sharpened pencils. I've never forgotten it. She used to go like this. She'd hand you a pencil back, and then she'd go, "You have 45 minutes, complete 2 sides, and this is the subject you will write about." And she would go to the blackboard, and she would write up 1 word, never more than 1 word. Let us say, giraffe. And she would go and sit down and do her marking, and she would simply say, "Get on with it." And I would sit there, looking at my empty piece of paper, and looking at the blackboard, and I'd be going like this. Giraffe? What do I know about flaming giraffes? Do I want to write about giraffes? No. But I've got to write about giraffes, otherwise I'd stay in for detention. Did I want to stay in for detention? No. You knew you had to complete 2 sides. And she would check for it, I knew. So here's what I did, my first writing lesson. In order to complete 2 sides, I learnt one thing. I learnt to write really big. I mean, you have never seen such big letters in all your life. 3 words a line maximum. And she loved punctuation, so I sprinkled punctuation everywhere, all over the page. And do you know what the silly woman used to do after 45 minutes? She'd go, "That's it, now let's see who's going to stay in for detention today." And she'd come up and she'd pick up your piece of paper and she'd go, If you'd done 2 sides, she'd put it on the pile and out she went to play. Yeah, that was writing. Excuse me, what the stupid lady should have done is to fine to write about a giraffe, but what should you do if you write about a giraffe? You need to know about giraffes. So read us a poem about a giraffe. Read us a story about a giraffe. Take us to Africa. Do something to stimulate the interest in a giraffe. Then I would have learnt, watch, how a giraffe drinks. You don't know how a giraffe drinks, so I will show you, because then I could have written about it. A giraffe drinks like this. It's got 4 legs. I can't do 4 legs, but imagine this is what they do. Watch, because it's really funny. They go like this. Brilliant! If I'd have known that, and if I'd have watched how their mouths moved when they ate, I could have written 20 pages on giraffes. Stupid woman. There we are. But that's why I was no good at writing when I became a teacher, which I did. For 10 years I taught in schools. I thought the only way I want my children to write that I was teaching is if they're interested in something. And that's what I tried to do, get them interested. And then you can write anything.